Dear students, once again welcome to our computer science class. So in previous class we are discussing about operations performed on array. Which are the operations performed on array? So in previous class we discussed the first operation, that is a traversing. Traversing means what? Accessing all the elements exactly once. It is called the traversing. Means you have to visit all the elements at least once. That is called the traversing. Then second operation is that, which is second operation we are discussing previous class. Searching. First is the traversing or second is the searching or search. Search is the second operation. What do you mean by search? Search means finding the location of the element. Finding the location of the element. So I will take one array here. For example, I will take one array. Like this. I will do values here. Suppose 10, 25, 15, 20. I give the values. So these are having the locations. Suppose A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3 and A of 4. These are the address of the array. This is the address of the array. These are the elements of the array. 10, 25, 15, 5, these are the elements of the array. And these are the address of the array. Locations. These are called the location. When A of 3 position, 15 element is located. In A of 2 location, 5 element is located like that. These are the address. These are the elements. Okay. Now, second option is searching. Searching is what? If you want to find the or find the 15 element where it is located. I want to find the 50 element where it is. So what you have to do? We have to search it in which it is available. In previous class also I told you, suppose I want to search one student name is XYZ. I want to search where is that student is available in our campus, in our college. And what I will do? I will start searching from classroom number 1 to classroom number, last classroom number. I will start it. So in which classroom the boy is present, I will display the XYZ student is present in so and so room number. That is called the searching. If the particular student is not present in the classroom or not present in the campus, then the search element is not found. The search student is not available in the campus. Not available in the campus means invalid. Invalid means what? The student may be present in the outside the campus or bus stand or anywhere others, but he is not present in the campus. He is not present in the campus. That indicates. Okay. Searching. Okay. In that two types of there. First one is the linear search. Today I will discuss linear search. L-I-N-E-A-R. Linear search. Linear search is the oldest form of search and simplest form of search. This will search the elements from beginning to ending one by one continuously or simultaneously. Linear search is a simple method. Using this method, you can search the elements from beginning to ending sequence serially. From beginning to ending, you will check serially. You start from first onwards only. Suppose I want to find any one student. So using this method, how I will start? I will start from the class number 1 onwards only. Class number 1. If he is found, we will display he is found in class number 1. If not, we will go for class number 2. Again we will check. We will go for class number 3. Again we will check. I will go for class number 4. Again we will check. From first to last, we have to check. First, we have to check here. If available, we can display here only. If not, we can go for second. If not, we will go for third. If not, we will go for fourth. Up to end. In which class we will present or display that one. If he is not present, then we will display invalid search. Means which element you are going to search, which student you are going to search, that student is not available in the campus. That's it. Okay. So this is called as a linear search. This is called as a linear search. So see, algorithm to find the linear search using linear search. If you want to search any element using linear method, then we have to use the one algorithm. Using that algorithm, we can find the elements. Okay. So to search a element using linear search method, linear and it is also called sequential search. Linear search or sequential, because the search will be through sequentially, one after the another, continuously, first to last. Okay. So for that we have tried the algorithm. These algorithms will be asked either for 3 marks or 5 marks. These algorithms will be asked for either 3 marks or 5 marks. This will be asked. It may be for 3 marks, it may be for 5 marks. The question will be definitely asked you. Either it may be 3 or it may be 5 marks. But they will ask. 8 to 9 algorithms are there. Out of 8 to 9, one will be definitely asked in examination 5 marks. One algorithm definitely they will ask. Second one, it may be asked or may not be asked. That depends upon the question paper setter. But one question paper will be fixed question, 5 marks question in annual examination. In weekend I will ask no doubt about it, but for annual examination also, total from this chapter 8 to 9 algorithms are there. Out of 8 to 9, one algorithm will be definitely asking annual examination for 5 marks. Even second algorithms may be asked for 3 marks or may not be asked. That depends upon the question paper setup. Okay. Algorithm. In this, I will just write. We are using the A is the array name. A means array name. In this, we are using the A means array name of the array. We are using the N means number of elements. N means number of elements. Okay. And one more variable we are using ELE. ELE means search element. We are going to search this element. Okay. Then I will start here writing the algorithm. Step by step I will start and I will also explain. So step 1. Step 1. Location is equal to -1. We are going to take LOC, one more variable. For what? To store the location of the element, in which location that element is present. We have to display that one also. Suppose I want to search 15. So 15, where it is present? A of 3. So we have to store A of 3. We have to use one more variable, that is called as the location, LOC. Okay. We are using one variable. That variable name is the LOC. So this LOC is used to store the address of the array, search element address of the array. We are using one variable. That name is the LOC. For what was we are using that one? To store the search element address. So initially I will initialize location to -1. Why? Which we are going to search the element. That search element location we don't know. We are going to search now. Now we are going to search. Then location is -1. You can't write 0 because array will start with 0 only. If you display location equal to 0, it indicates you are using first location. Because array location is 0, we can't write 0. It shows if you write 0, then what it indicates? Your search element present in A of 0. Okay, we write -1. -1 is we thought it's negative number. We don't know location. We don't know which location that element is present. Okay, then next step, step 2. Step 2. It is what? Linear method. Linear method means what? In this method, we will start from the beginning to end. We start searching from beginning to end. So for that, we have to use the for loop. For we will take I1 as a variable. I is equal to 0 to n minus 1. I is equal to 0 to n minus 2. This is continuation. I is equal to 0 to n minus 1. I is equal to 0 means what? First we will check here. First we will check here. I is equal to 0. Means we will check here first. 0. We will check here. Whether our search element is equal, presenting data or not. So for that we have to write condition. If such element is equals to a of I. So such element is equals to a of I. Or you can write, I will write it like this. Like this. I is equal to 0. Okay, initially means I will know how much? 0 only. 0 only. So a is equal to I means it is a 0 only. A of 0 is how much? Actually it is a 10. A of 0 is 10. Or such element is how much? Any number, any other number. Such element is any other number. Suppose if I am going to search 10 only. Suppose if the search element is 10 only, you got the result here. Within one step you got the result. If this element is other number, for example 25. For example 25. So this is not equal. Suppose it is equal. Suppose it is equal. The search element is location only. Then you can display result. If it is not, then what we have to do? We have to go for a second step again. I will be increased by 1. So we go to second step. Here. If it is equal, then we can display that A of I. Here I will display location is equal to I1. Location is equal to I1. It may be a 0, it may be a 1, it may be 2 or 3. Any value. I contains any value. Suppose now A of I is a 1. 1 it contains a 20. Your search element is also 20. Then over location is equal to I. It will display the 20 search element is available in A of 1. It will display. If not, if your A of I is not equal to element, again you have to increase by 1. Again you go for A of 2. A of 2 value is the 5. A of 2 value is the 5. Suppose your A of I is a 5. And then suppose the search element is also 5. Then yes, A of I is equals to element, then location is equal to I. It will display. It will display. Suppose not. Suppose not. It is not. A of I location is not equals to I. Then again you have to increase by 1. We'll go here. Now A of I is how much? 15. Search element is also, for example, 15. Then it will display location equal to I. It will display location equal to I. Suppose this is also not. The search element is also not 15. Then again you have to increase by 1. And we can say A of 4. Now A of I is a 4. 4 means 25 value. And your search element is a 25. If it is, then location is equal to I, then display the result. If not, no, there is no values here. This is last element. We have searched from beginning to end, but our search element is not found. Search element is not found. Then what to do? Just say invalid number. Just say invalid number. The search element is invalid. Whatever value you are going to search, that is invalid. If you got any one position from this, we can display that one. If not got, then display it is an invalid position. Okay. The next step here, I will just conclude this one. End of if. End of thought. End of if. End of thought. Now I will take step 3 here. If your location is greater than or equal to 0, if your location is greater than or equal to 0, then you can display print LOC. You can display the location of whatever it may be. Suppose your location value is equal to 0 or greater than 0. You can display that location. If not, suppose your search element is not available in this all the array. For example, I will tell you our search element is 30. We start from beginning. If start from beginning, a of I is equal to 0. 0 means 10. So 10 is not equal to 30. So such element becomes 30. Such element becomes 30. So start from beginning. Start from beginning. So it is 10. So 10 is not equal to 30. Again I will increase by 1. I will go here. 20. Now it is a 20. 20 is also not equal to 30. Again I will increase. So now it is a 5. 5 is not equal to 30. Again you will increase. It is a 15. So 15 is also not equal to 30. Again you will increase. 25. 25 is also not equal to 30. So you have to check all the elements, but 30 element is not found. We have checked all the elements, but 30 element is not found. Then what to do? What will be the location? By default location will be the -1. If found in any location, then this location is equal to I. If not found, then by default location is -1. If location is 0 or more than 0, then print LOC, means that location will be printed. If not, else, if not, print element not found, or search element print search element not found. That is not available in the array. Which element you are going to search? That is not available in the array. Over. Step of exit. This is for your linear search method. This is what your linear search method. So one more I want to explain. Suppose you are going to search element 5. Suppose you are going to search element 5. So you start from beginning. So first one is here. AF0, I is AF0 now. AF0 value is 10. And the search element is 5. So 10 is not equals to 5. 10 is not equals to 5. So it is increased by 1. It becomes 20 now. So 20 is not equals to 5. Again it is increased by 1. Now A of I is 5. Now 5 is equals to 5. Yes, or such element found in that A of 2 location. Then location is equal to I. Location is how much? 2. Location is 2. Now location value is how much? 2. Location value is 2. Then it will check here. It will check out. You write one more step. Go to step 3. Go to step 3. When location found the elements, go to step number 3. Okay, come to step number 3 here. Location value is how much? Now 2. So 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Yes. Condition is true. If condition is true, print the location. Then what will do? It will print. It will print 2. Means element 5 is available on location 2. Element 5 is available on location number 2. So this is our linear search method. So one more method is there, that is the binary search method. I will take it in tomorrow class. These are the important one. Try to understand. Watch videos more than one time. You come to understand. Again you are having any problems, you may ask me. I will clarify your doubts. But you have to understand this concept clearly. Okay.